What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD and welcome back to another Showdown Live. This is going to be part 2 with our Lars UU Toxicrow team. And unfortunately, like last time, Inferno was putting in a bunch of work. Krookodile actually put in a bunch of work towards the end of the live. That's why we're featuring off our Krookodile art here. So lovely, so lovely. As always, guys, I will link the artist in the description as well if you want to go check out more of their work. And if you guys are enjoying these lives, be sure to leave a like on the video. We're going to hop right into the ladder. And I'm hoping to end up on the other side of the 1400s by the end of this session. It might be a little bit shorter than normal. I'm about to start streaming after this recording, but he leads off with Butterfree, or he's got Butterfree, Reuniclus, Vaporeon, Ambipom, Mandibuzz, and Rapidash. So seeing that Butterfree, kind of, what do I want to lead off with? I'm leading off with Infernape here. As he does lead off with the Ambipom, actually. I will hard switch out to Krookodile, get the Intimidate. Nothing's coming in on a Choice Band to knock off. Except for Mandibuzz, really. Normal Gem boosted as well. He goes for Covet. Steals my Choice Band. That's super unfortunate. Oh my goodness, that's scary. But I knock off the Choice Band, so it's okay. I want to go for Pursuit here, predicting the switch. I'm hoping he switches out. I'd keep this thing around just with the fake out priority that this thing has. And Covet as well, my lord. I really like that. Covet Ambipom. I really have been, after like the first few lives and you guys told me like, hey, don't knock these creative sets, because you'll see some stuff. I'm seeing some stuff right here. Covet Ambipom is really cool. Pursuit does kill the Ambipom though, so that was the play to make there. Might actually be a little advantageous that we lost our Choice Band. I feel like Mandibuzz is coming in though, which does welcome in my... I want to go on a Bronzong, really, because he can't do much to me. Rapidash comes out. You're a lot faster than me, aren't you? You're a fast thing. I go out into Zapdos here every day of the week, hopefully getting the paralysis off. We do not see the paralysis, unfortunately, though, so I'm going to click Roost here. As he goes for the Sunny Day, actually, because Flare Blitz will be doubled in the sun. I'm going to Roost here one more time as he goes for the Morning Sun. Fine by me. He sees I'm kind of baiting it. I'm going to click Roost here one more time. I'm going to time out the sun. He's going to have to hit me. He's going to have to hit me if he wants to use while the sun's up. Flare Blitz, Sunny Day, Morning Sun, and what I imagine is Drill Run. Flare Blitz comes through, does 52%. There's the paralysis that I wanted. As I roost up on that. So I do just... He forfeits, actually. That brings us up there. He did not see what I was playing for. Florges... Mega Aggron, Chandelure, Hitmontop, Electros, and Crobat. I really like this team. Crobat's a very safe lead for him, so I'm going to lead off with Zapdos. He does not have an electric immunity on his team, unfortunately, for him. Unfortunately for him, I am free to just, you know, Thunderbolt. If he goes into Crobat, that's fine. Electros is a lead for him. Crobat comes out. I click Thunderbolt right here, predicting the U-turn or the Brave Bird. I'm hoping to get at least some Rocky Helmet damage off. Goes for Toxic, actually. Great play by him, predicting what I assume was the... I'm not sure what he was actually predicting there, but I can just go for another Thunderbolt here. As he goes out into Florges, fine by me. Because I do have a very specially defensive Bronzong here that I can freely switch into. Could have U-turned out for chip damage, but I'm just going to go onto this thing. If he predicts the Gyro Ball, I'm going for Rocks here for the Crobat and the Chandelure. Actually clicking Toxic. Because Electros comes out. Perfect. I've got a knockoff coming my way that I don't want to take. I like having my Rocky Helmet on Zapdos. I like having my Choice Band on that too. I'm going to go out into Mega Blastoise. If he goes for the Volt Switch, goes for the Flamethrower, actually. Best case scenario for us. So, I'm going to Mega Evolve. Actually, predicting the electric move, I'm going to hard switch it back out into Krookodile. Giga Drain. Ooh. Phenomenal play. I'm clicking Choice Band and Knockoff here. That's going to be able to kill this thing. That's super unfortunate. He made the right prediction, though. He took the bait. He did not fall for the bait, rather. I'm going to go right out into Zapdos here. If he goes for a Toxic, I'm living that. He's going to go down to probably Recoil and Rocky Helmet here. He does not, actually. I do want to Roost here. Also doing a U-turn. I'm going to U-turn here. Not the best play I've ever made. Because he's slower than me. But I'm going to go on to Bronzong here. Hopefully this invites me in for some free rocks damage. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You don't have Toxic. You don't have anything that could really hurt me. So I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks here as Aggron comes in. Aggron, unfortunately, is not a switch. If you are base Aggron, that is much better for me. But you're actually actual Aggron, Mega Aggron, what I anticipated. Which is kind of unfortunate for me because he sets up his rocks for free. I can just start going for EQs. I don't think he can touch me. I do want to go into Mega Blastoise as soon as possible, though, and get a rapid spin-off. As this invites in the Chandelure, who is coming in apparently on rocks and an EQ. Not really sure about that one as he tricks me into a Choice Scarf, but EQ is going to take him down. So I'm locked into EQ. Crobat comes in one more time. What is the play to make here? I want to say it's... Do you have Toxic? I'm going to go into Toxicroak here. If he goes for Moonblast, that's fine. Actually goes for the Aromatherapy. I'm going to click Swords Dance here. If he goes for Protect, that's fine. If he stays in, he's a legend, but that does open me up for a Gunk Shot after this, because I'm taking one Moonblast. I'd assume he'd go into the Mega Aggron, predicting the what's it called? The Gunk Shot, as he does go into the Crobat, believe it or not. I want to go for Sucker Punch here. He might predict that, though. I'm just going to go for a +2 Gunk Shot, as he does Roost Up. I'm going to be able to get that off. That is doing some serious damage. I'm going to go for Sucker Punch, as it does knock him out. We are able to knock out the Crobat. Awesome stuff. Doesn't matter if you get that Aromatherapy off, because Toxicroak is actually doing some major work right now. Do I think he has Earthquake? I do. I'm clicking Drain Punch. It's a +2 Life Orb Drain Punch doing tremendous damage. Can I live what I assume is the Earthquake? I cannot. I cannot. Nope, that thing has a base 140 attack. What was I thinking? Mega Blastoise does come in, though. I can Mega Evolve and just go for my Rapid Spin. I'm living any one hit from this thing. Living any one hit from this thing. Thunder Wave, whatever. It's fine. I just click Scald here on the incoming Florges, as I get fully paralyzed. What do you go for here is the question. I'm just going to keep clicking Scald. As he goes for Moonblast, I can live one of those, go for a Scald. He resists the Dark type, otherwise I would go for a Dark Pulse. Mega Launcher boosted Dark Pulse. But I'm living another Moonblast for sure. If I were him, I would have set up a Wish there. But he has another opportunity to set up a Wish. Unfortunately now, there it is. I'm going to go out into Taco Bell here. I want to click Toxic. I want to click Gyro Ball, actually. I'm going to click... Shit. I'm going to click Gyro Ball again. No. Shit. That bring... Oh my gosh. That's so unfortunate because he's going to wish up Mega Aggron. I need a hard switch out into Krookodile right now. He's going to wish up Mega Aggron right here because I can't touch it. If he doesn't pass the wish to Mega Aggron, I was about to say, if you don't pass the wish to Mega Aggron, you are insane. Choice Banded Earthquake from a Krookodile. Hitmontop actually comes out. Okay. It's fine by me. That is fine by me. That is best case scenario for me, actually. I go on to Zapdos here, hopefully get the Static Paralysis off on this thing as he goes for Close Combat. He's taking Rocky Helmet damage. He gets the Paralysis as well. Unfortunately, I'm Toxic Poisons. There is not a whole lot I can do other than what I assume is U-turn on the incoming Florges. Either way. Great plays, great plays. I go to Infernape here. I click Flare Blitz. That thing's going down. Mega Aggron comes in. That's a problem. Florges comes in. That is not a problem. Can I kill you? I cannot. I'm going on to Bronzong. As you go for the EQ. I'm gonna click Gyro Ball. as the floor just does come in on this gyro ball. Awesome stuff. And I get fully paralyzed. That's so unfortunate. I'm still clicking gyro ball. Man, oh man. Thank you. Thank you. I was about to say, don't let me get fully paralyzed on this thing. Aggron comes out. I can't touch him. You can't touch me either, frankly, as I go out into Zapdos. Heavy Slam. Static Paralysis. No, but we do get Rocky Helmet damage, but he does unfortunately toss the Wish Up. I'm going to Roost, actually. I'm going to Roost. Because I'm going to get more Rocky Helmet damage off on this thing. And I will eventually get a Static Paralysis. Statistically, I will. He goes for another Heavy Slam. Super resisted. Rocky Helmet damage is actually doing more. Anything more. Actually, I wonder. Can I go for a T-Bolt here? That's doing 37%. Okay, so Rocky Helmet damage. Goes to the EQ, predicting the Roost. Great plays. Great plays. High Roll Thunderbolt does knock this thing out, and it does. We are able to pick up the win here against Monkey 2000. GG. GG. I'll toss up the GGs on that one. That was a great game. That was a great game. Puts us, we're almost halfway out of the 1300s here. Zoroark, Delphox, Chestnut, Zapdos, Florges, and Swampert. Sceptile's cash. He left, so I'm going to wait here and get the free points. Oh, he comes back. Okay, he came back. So, he can... I feel like Zoroark's a safe lead for him. I'm going to lead off with Choice Scarf, Infernape here. If he's Choice Scarf too, that's super unfortunate for him, because I am way faster. That's not super effective damage. So you actually are Delphox, aren't you? You actually are Delphox, aren't you? I'm going to go out into Bronzong here. Dazzling Gleam, great play. Great play. You're Life Orb. You are Life Orb. I'm going to click Toxic here. You don't have anything that wants to get Toxic poisoned. Fire Blast. Ooh, I should have went for EQ, but I'm going to go for Toxic. I actually should have went for Rocks, to be completely honest with you. I'm actually... Oh, Zapdos comes out. Cool. I'm going to be able to click Stealth Rocks. I don't know why he went in for that. I can Toxic the Zapdos as well. Unfortunately, he does get the crit. I don't think the crit mattered, though. I don't think that crit mattered. And unfortunately for me, what do I have for another Zapdos? My Zapdos? What do I have for you? Huh. What do I have for you? You can't Static Paralyze me. So I can go for a Choice Banded knockoff right here. It's doing 51%. Rocky Helmet goes away. See, defogs my rocks. Fine by me. I'm gonna keep going for knockoff here. He can roost up all he wants, which is what he does. He might roost up on me. Predicting the switch. Wow, actually, Defensive Zapdos actually does a lot of work to this team, which is weird. I'm just gonna keep hitting knockoff until I get the crit that I need. Heat Wave, don't burn, cool. High crit, nope. Roost again, I'm doing 33%. I need a crit to come through any day now. Any day now. He can keep roosting on me all he wants. Heat Wave's unfortunately doing not enough to kill me, actually. Alright, crit, come through. Nope. What do I do here? No, no crit. No crit. Huh. Interesting. Interesting enough. That's really unfortunate. I was not aware that Defensive Zapdos did this much to me. So my Zapdos speed is at 238. I'm unfortunately at 210 speed with my Blastoise. I'm assuming... You couldn't Static Paralyze me, because I want to go into Toxicroak here and start clicking Sucker Punch. I'm going to Swords Dance here. I feel like you're going to go for a Roost. Go for Heat Wave, I'm done. Oh, actually, you did not. Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot, you're going down. There we go. There we go, my goodness. Wow, Defensive Zapdos actually does counter this team quite a bit. You're going to go for an EQ here. +2 Sucker Punch is doing 41% as you go for your EQ. Alright. You probably have Toxic as well, considering I see your leftovers. Can't really do much to you then. I'm going to go to Infernape here. I'm going to click U-turn. Because I feel like you're a good enough player to understand that I'm going to go for the Grass Knot. It's the only reason I brought him in. It's the only reason I brought him in. Go for the Grass Knot. You're going to switch out the Swampert. So that's why my U-turn is going to pay off right now. Jams of the day, by the way, guys. I'm listening to some Weak Aim as Romans. He actually stays in. That's super unfortunate. I'm going to go out into my Blastoise here. On the EQ. Man, that crit. Okay. Well, we can't win them all, guys. We can't win them all. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Scald here. This does invite in Florges, and unfortunately, now that I don't have some Florges checks, I am going down. Unfortunately for me, can I get the burn on the Florges, though, please? 29%. That might not be a switch. Can I flinch you to death is my next question. I can kind of flinch you to death. I can also go for a free Scald right here and hopefully get a burn. I'll switch it up. I do get the burn. He sets up the Wish. I'm going to switch out into my Infernape, though, here. I'm going to click Flare Blitz no matter what, as he goes for the Protect. Clicking Flare Blitz here. I think Flare Blitz is doing more damage, though, than his Wish brings back, as he actually switches out into the Swampert. Swampert is only taking 15%. That is the boldest of Swamperts. I'm going to switch out to Zapdos here, predicting the EQ, because he might think I go into Blastoise, predicting the Waterfall. Goes for the Rocks, actually. Great play. Great play. U-turn here. He's going to go for the Waterfall here. Hopefully, I'm going to go on to Mega Blastoise here and spin these Rocks away. Goes for the Scald. That's fine by me unless he gets the burn. He does not. I go for my own Scald here. Neutral damage. Hopefully burning this thing. Then invites out the Florges, though, like I said earlier. 31%. We don't get the burn. I do Rapid Spin these Rocks away, though. He can Protect here to get more Lefties recovery, which should be a great play. Fortunately, Moonblast does kill me. Alright, I really want to click Grass Knot because you're going to go into Swampert. You're not. Now I hard switch out into Zapdos. That's unfortunate. And he gets a special attack drop. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to U-turn here. I guess I'm just going to U-turn on this thing until I can nail a switch. Until I can nail a switch, I'm going to keep U-turning on this thing. It's really unfortunate. All my Florges counters went down. I've got no way of beating this guy. I'm just going to toss it up. I can't win that one. I'm going to go ahead and take the forfeit on that one. What does that put me down to? I'm still in 1300s though, right? Still in the 1300s though, right? 1333. That guy was in the 1400s actually. So, good for him. Good for him. Great. Arcanine, Slowking, Mamoswine, Jolteon, Salamence, and Mienshao. That's why I like UU. You see such a variety of Pokemon. I know OU allows everything, so you see a lot of stuff. But typically, you don't see a lot of UU mons in OU. You see like people trying to be clever with NU and RU. So he's got Arcanine. I want to say Jolteon's a pretty safe lead for him. Mamoswine actually is a really good lead for him as well, which is why I want to lead off with Mega Blastoise. He's taking a sweet old time. Jolteon's a really good play for him because he does have a switch in almost everything on my team. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Dark Pulse because he might say, oh, well, he's going to hard switch out in a Krookodile. As he does go for the Hidden Power, I'm going to get a huge Dark Pulse off on this thing, and he's choice locked, unfortunately. I go for a Scald here as he hard switches out because I'm assuming he specs. I am assuming that is some specs damage. Forfeits. Okay, cool. So that does kind of like bring us back up to where we were. Which is good news for us. We were able to have somebody else forfeit. It sucks when you get that one prediction that changes the game, man. It sucks, but that's Pokemon. That's the game we play. Sceptile. I'm assuming Mega Sceptile, Scarf Cross. Mega Absol, actually? Old Man from Zelda. Donphan's a great lead for him. I lead off with Mega Blastoise every time. As he leads off with Absol, there is no reason for me not to Mega Evolve and click Scald here. There's not a reason. Nothing on his team once he gets Scald. Blastoise actually puts in a lot of work against his team. Chandelure comes out as I Mega Evolve and click Scald? Really? That's not a switch. That's not a switch. Now, Sceptile comes in. He can predict the switch. I'm going to click Ice Beam as he actually Swords Dances on me. Brings him down to his Sash. So you're physical. So I'm going to hard switch out into Zapdos here. As you go for the Leaf Blade, I resist the hell out of that. Rocky damage will kill you. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. What comes in now? Absol comes in. Absol doesn't want a U-turn, actually. As you will take some, you're going to knock off my helmet, you're going to get static, you're not going to get static. So I'm just going to U-turn out on this thing, get some huge damage off, and go out into Infernape here and just click U-turn. U-turn will kill. He can go for a Sucker Punch for the damage. That's absolutely fine by me. Absolutely 100% fine by me. But either way, I was about to say, either way this thing's going down. This welcomes me back in to go back out to my Mega Blastoise because, again, nothing on his team really wants to take me on right now. Guts Heracross, maybe? But I feel like he'd be Scarf Moxie. Alright, you don't want a Dark Pulse, bud. Or you don't want a Scald. It actually sets up his rocks. Fine by me. Do I get the burn? I do get the burn, and I'm 2-hit KOing everything on his team. Modest Mega Blastoise is a monster. Thunder Waves me. That's absolutely fine because I'm going to be able to pull off another Scald here and knock you out. Heracross and Donphan. Alright, so I'm assuming you are... I'm going to go out into Zapdos here. Hopefully I'm going to get some Rocky Helmet damage. Hopefully I do paralyze you as well. I don't have Rocky Helmet anymore, so that was in vain. So he's Moxie, so he's not Guts. Cool. I go on to Mega Blastoise here. I start clicking Scald. Unless I get fully paralyzed right here. This is actually super unfortunate. Alright, cool. Cool. Infernape comes in here and clicks Flare Blitz. Infernape comes in, clicks Flare Blitz. Hopefully kills this thing. Ooh, Grass Knot would have been a great prediction here. EQ goes off. I switch out into my Bronzong as he probably goes for a knockoff, predicting the switch. Does not predict the switch, actually. So I am able to freely go for a Toxic here on the Donphan because I can't touch him otherwise. Play Rough actually is not doing anything either. Able to get the Toxic damage off. I'm just going to set up Rocks just because I can get some chip damage off on that Heracross when it comes back in. Because I've not gotten any damage off on him, actually. I'm just going to start clicking EQ. Because why not? Because why not? What's his Toxic rack up at? 19%? Alright, so he's dying right here. He's dying right here. I'm really not sure if he doesn't have the Rapid Spin on his Donphan. It doesn't make any sense not to have the Rapid Spin on the Donphan. Just to get the rocks away. But, you know, choices are choices. I'm clicking Toxic here. Infernape still comes in and clicks Flare Blitz. Especially now, Infernape just kind of comes in and clicks Flare Blitz. So I think that is definitely game here. That is definitely game here. He is Scarf Moxie for sure. There's no reason he'd be Banded Moxie. There's no reason he'd be Banded Moxie. I was about to say I could have went into Toxicroak and gotten the Sucker Punch off. GG, dude. Very interesting team. Very interesting. I really enjoyed that. Do I have time? I do have time for another match. I do want to end up on the other side of the 1400s. Nidoking, Blastoise, Honchkrow. Honchkrow is a huge problem. I hate Honchkrow. Mienshao, Machamp, and Arcanine. Nidoking's very good lead for him, as always. Which makes me want to lead off with my Mega Blastoise, because nothing really wants to 1v1 a Mega Blastoise, except for my Mega Blastoise. Except for my Mega Blastoise, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that really wants to 1v1 me. Machamp. Zapdos. Hard switch into Zapdos. I'm living that Dynamic Punch. You're getting confused. I'm getting confused. Somebody's getting confused. Somebody's getting confused. You're paralyzed. Unfortunately, though, I think that activates your guts. As I get confused. He goes to the Ice Punch. Rocky Helmet damage comes through. I need to make this Roost, please. I need to connect my Roost, please. Nope, he gets fully paralyzed. I need to connect my Roost, please. I need to not be confused anymore, Zapdos. Thank you. Thank you. He knocks off my helmet. You are not... Fusion ended. Cool. I can go for a T-Bolt here. Alright. Let me Roost up all over you. Bullet Punch is not killing me, unfortunately, for you. Oh, he's no guard. He's not Guts. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Dynamic Punch you play to make your butt. I'm roosting up on you. There you go. There you go. Cool. Blastoise comes out and starts going for Scalds. Mega Blastoise comes out, starts clicking Scald. Things start popping. Heads start rolling. His Mega Blastoise does come out, though. Mega Blastoise actually does do some work. If he carries Ice Beam and Dark Pulse. I'm still clicking Scald. Okay. Cool. That's really cool. I'm still clicking Scald. No, 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 no! I wanted to go... Actually, I want to go into Zapdos here, because I've got Static. That's what I should have done. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Not the right place, not the right place. He has no Electric Immunity. I'm just clicking Roost, actually. Clicking Roost to get the HP back. He U-turn, Static Paralysis! No, no Static Paralysis, so U-turn was the play to make here. So he goes down to Nidoking. You can go for an Ice Beam all you want. I can click Hidden Power Ice right here and hopefully do some tremendous damage to you. 53%. I'm going to go for another one as I switch out into my Bronzong here. Goes for the Sludge Wave. Great play. It was very neutral play. I want to Toxic something, though, because I don't think he can touch me. So I'm gonna go, he's going to go into Mienshao here as I miss my Toxic, which is super unfortunate. I'm going to go out into Zapdos here. I'm going to take the Fake Out. Static Paralysis does not come through again. I'm going to Roost up. If he does go for a move to kill me, U-turn's not killing me. Knockoff is, though. Static Paralysis coming through. Zapdos being able to hinder one of the biggest threats on the enemy's team. Clicking Close Combat. I was about to say, he's not living that. He's not living that. There is no way. There is no way. Goes out into Arcanine, actually. He can go for his own Close Combat here on the Crook switch. I am going to go in to get the Intimidate drop. If he has Willow, if he's supportive Arcanine, which he is, that is something I did not take into consideration, unfortunately. I'm clicking Knockoff here as Mega Blastoise comes in freely. That's unfortunate. I think I go into Bronzong here and hopefully land a Toxic. That is the play here. I actually want Stealth Rocks up. I actually want Stealth Rocks up quite a bit. You can't touch me, Nidoking. You can't touch me. You cannot touch me. You are goodbye. Now I'm assuming he's a Life Orb Honchkrow set, so I do want to go straight up for a Toxic here. Because he can't do much to me, actually. I don't think this thing gets Knockoff. It gets Sucker Punch. I just click Toxic. Superpower, okay. Life Orb set, cool. So I'm living another one of those, and I can probably just click Gyro Ball, to be honest. His Blastoise comes out. Alright, cool. So he has to Rapid Spin these rocks away, I feel like. He has to Rapid Spin these rocks away if he wants to win. He does. Cool, I'm going to be able to land this Toxic off. He can't kill me with any one hit, so now I just spam Toxic, or I just spam Stealth Rocks until he decides he has had enough. He gets the burn, which is super unfortunate, because I can't time out his Toxic Poison with Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to keep clicking Stealth Rock, though. He goes for Aura Sphere. Fine by me. Infernape does come in and just start clicking Close Combat. Yeah, Infernape just comes in, starts clicking close combat. Honchkrow is poisoned, takes 25% direct. So does Arcanine, actually. What do you go for here? I'm clicking close combat one more time. I was about to say, I'm scarfed. E-Speed Arcanine kind of wins. He does forfeit, actually. Does this put us on the other side of 1400? I'd really like to end up on the other side of 1400. 1392, so close, but I'm going to actually end this live off here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as let me know in the comment section below what you guys want to see from this series. All that being said, my name is Crimson CBAD, and I'll talk to you all soon. Later!